WC investigation will be with the Lee County Sheriff's Office, which is normal protocol. I've been in constant communication with the Florida Gulf Coast University president, and she is an amazing lady, truly caring, and she made it clear that any and all services that can be available to students to get them through this difficult time, that they need no appointment. They can just walk in. Those services are also available through the Lee County Sheriff's Office. All our assets and resources have been here. All the technology. Everybody has been, again, amazing to see the team come together for an unfortunate incident. We will continue to work this. This just occurred, and I wanted to bring you information as soon as possible. This is still an open, active investigation, and it's a death investigation. So I want to take questions. Anything that you guys have, please come right forward. I'm sorry, go ahead. So is foul play suspected? I will tell you, everything that we do, we are suspicious in nature, and until we prove otherwise factually, okay, we treat everything as if it is. I'm confident in our detectives, our MCU, Major Crime Unit, that we will have all the answers to exactly those questions.
Can you explain where he was found?
It's about 100 yards off the lake from the last house over here. You'll see the dorm house. Again, we have scanned this lake all through the night. It's very, very difficult. There is zero visibility. And, you know, this is very traumatic for the students here. You know, although, you know, he was a student of Florida Gulf Coast University, this was in a shared lake. It really is a extremely unfortunate situation.
Now, you mentioned 12 boaters on board alongside...
13.
Alongside with the missing boater who is now found. But what are people saying who were on the boat? I mean, how do you fall off of a boat in a lake that doesn't have a lot of weight?
So, obviously, they're out on the boat. They're having fun. They're enjoying themselves. There are 13 people that we are interviewing right now. Okay, so that means extensive interviews independently to make certain that we are on a fact-finding mission and that we can recreate and identify what exactly took place. That's happening as we speak all through the night. So all we know at this point in time, and we confirm, is that they were all on a boat. There were 13 people. It has a capacity of 16 people. Okay, what took place during, we're finding out exactly now, but the end result is, unfortunately, a young man who just got retrieved and is deceased. And that's always been our top priority, was finding Graham, and we were hoping and praying that we were going to find him in good health, and unfortunately that was not the case.
You know what kind of boat?
Yes, sir. So I don't know the exact make model, but I can get that for you. But it is a wake boat. The boat is designed to go slow, but create a huge wake of 4 to 5 feet. As you already know, people that like to go on lakes and wakeboards and stuff, that's what it's used for. It's unique because the propellers are basically mid under the boat. They're not exposed like a normal boat would be. But again, I will tell you and confirm that the body was intact, which tells us that obviously there was no physical signs of trauma that were visible to the eye. Now, we will confirm further down the road through the medical examiner what exactly took place. What event caused this? Was it drowning? Was it something else? We will know definitively past then. Sir?
You said that there were 13 people that you're interviewing right now, and then obviously the deceased, so there were 14 people on the boat?
13 total, plus the one which is deceased. So 13 interviews conducted, one deceased, unfortunately. So again, those interviews are very, very thorough. They're not quick. They're independent. And then, you know, our detectives, I am 100% confident in what they will retrieve, the information we will gather, and moving forward with this investigation, we will find out exactly what took place. Again, it's an investigation, and that can turn any direction at any time, leaving no stone unturned.
All 14 were students?
No, ma'am. So there's only one student, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Graham, the deceased, was the student from Florida Gulf Coast University. This really has to do with Florida Gulf Coast University because they just share a lake, okay, and he's a student here. This incident could have took place anywhere in our county, okay, so again, it's a privately owned boat, it's an adjoining community, and this could have taken place anywhere, and it's an unfortunate tragedy. but we don't know if someone had a medical event. We don't know exactly what we're faced with, but we will know those answers. One, through investigation and fact-finding. Two, if not, through the medical examiner, which will confirm what we know. So,
How long from the time the boater fell overboard was the 911 call?
it was it was shortly after. Just before 7 p.m., we received the call. We were on it immediately. I mean, all hands on deck. The Florida Gulf Coast University, FWC, our fire chiefs, EMS, everybody here has done such a great job. Again, no one here has slept. They've been working around the clock to make sure that we leave no stone unturned. Time is of the essence. We prayed for a great outcome. It's unfortunate that we're telling you about a death investigation.
Do you know if there was any alcohol involved or drugs? Is there any indication?
So right now, we don't know exactly what the deceased. Unfortunately, again, these are the facts we're going to find out now. What exactly is involved through these interviews? And if not through the interview, at this time, it's unsure. I can tell you that they were swimming, they were recreating, as we want Floridians point in time. But I will tell you again, lakes are huge. They're shared by many communities. You know, the president of FGCU has been, and she has reiterated to me, I can tell you this, she didn't sleep because I was on the phone with her numerous times throughout the night, as was the chief. She said, anything you need, Sheriff, any support that we can give from the university, we are there, and our thoughts are prayers with this community, which is, I mean, look, we took a hit here, and a hard hit. My thoughts with the family members who are now at a loss. So we want to help everybody get through this the best we can.
Is the sheriff's office investigating or, pondering whether, as Mike asked, whether alcohol or drugs are involved, and how long could those toxicology report investigations take?
So the sheriff's office is investigating throughout our interviews, which we are conducting. FWC has done an amazing job. They're taking the boat side of the investigation. We take the death side, they take the boat side. We're going to work a parallel investigation, as we always do. We're all one family in law enforcement. We will get those facts, and we will find out exactly what took place. The time frame is unknown. It could be 1 day, it could be 5 days, it could be a period of time when it goes to the medical examiner until they can definitively say, hey, God forbid, again, I'm not saying this is the case. It could be a cardiac event. It could be something other than what we see. But we can tell you now, we don't see any physical signs of trauma to the body that was retrieved.
Is everyone cooperating who was on the boat?
Absolutely. From the very, very minute we spoke, every single person has cooperated with this investigation, as have this team working, I mean, seamlessly together.
How long was the boat on the water before the 911 call?
I know they were boating throughout the day. I don't know the exact time frame, but they were out there recreating, boating, having a great time, and unfortunately things turned tragic pretty quickly.
Around what time would you say authorities found? You said it was this morning, but around what time approximately did authorities retrieve the body?
I will tell you that authorities, meaning every single uniform you see here, including FWC, have worked continuously since that call came in, not 1 second later. You see the equipment here? This is a very, very difficult terrain and waterway to work. It was a quarry. We have spots that are 10 feet deep, and it goes quickly to 30, 40, or 50 feet deep. It's full with muck. So as soon as you go in the water to try to identify an object, there is zero visibility before and absolutely zero during. So the time frame, the body was retrieved approximately 30 minutes ago, which would put it at approximately about 11:20, give or take.
And what was the parameter, the length of the parameter where authorities searched for this people?
We started to search immediately with air, obviously the helicopter, which was the parameter is going to be this entire lake. We quickly start to narrow down that investigation as we speak to possible witnesses and people that might have some information, and we narrowed it down to a small section right outside where we're standing to the west, give or take 200 to 300 yards. Again, we were in the right exact location, but even in the right location, the depths vary, and with zero visibility, it is almost near impossible to retrieve. The only thing we can do is blindly reach, touch, and hope that we get what we're looking for. And again, it's a very, very difficult situation. I appreciate you being here. I want you to understand this is still a very, very open, active investigation. I praise the people. You know, I'm the sheriff that delivers a message, and I was here, but I praise the people like FGCU Police, our EMS and Fire, FWC. They are in the waterways. I mean, last night we're in the waterways and we're dealing with wildlife, and they're diving in pure darkness with zero visibility. They're heroes in this case, and most importantly, again, from every single person standing here, our thoughts and prayers are with the families and friends that are affected by this unfortunate situation. Thanks for being here today.